Starting.
I'm just getting a Band-Aid. Hold on.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the wonderful world of the TCG. As always, I'm your Canadian professor, Professor Trillium. Now, do I have this up and running correctly? Let's see. All right. Hello, everyone. Oh, wow. There is like a 30-second delay or something. All right, let's see if I can update this. Hold on. Replay, that's fine. Message delay, okay. All right, just getting set up. Everything should be good. All right. All right, there we go. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. This is a fantastic day. This is the beginning of the One Piece card game generation. All right, so thank you for joining me today. This is what we're going to be opening. Super excited. I put these pre-orders in a very long time ago. And then all of a sudden, just the card game just exploded with people wanting to... I guess word was getting around and excitement was getting built up for this. And yeah, all of a sudden, just prices started jumping and all that. So, very excited to have this. I do have a second booster box lined up. Now, that second booster box I am going to be getting from my local game store. They are actually going to be they're holding it for me for the time being, just while I'm recording this, and then I should have a second booster box to open. Very excited for that. In the search of a bunch of different cards. Already I noticed that there were there was some hype for the manga card of Shanks. There was some hype for the Zoro alternate art card, and I think those are the top. Those are some of the top two. But with that said, thank you so much for those joining me today. Well, I guess let's get to it, right? So I've been promoting this like crazy online. So if you did happen to see it on my Instagram, thank you so much for coming to join me. If you are new here, hello, welcome. I'm Professor Trillium. I'm the Canadian professor. I do a lot of different card games. It's mainly Pokemon, but sometimes I dive into a bunch of the other stuff as well. Oh, thank you. And I am looking forward to seeing what is in here. Now, of course, before we get started, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it is at Professor_Trillium. I don't just post, oh, here's my new video, etc., etc. I end up posting a bunch of things in regards with upcoming promotions, things that are happening in, the Japanese side of things for the card games, things like that. So, with that said, this is my second live stream, my second live break. I'm very excited. Oh, we get a box topper. So this is pretty much just like the Digimon card game. Obviously, it's Bandai. They are just going to utilize a bunch of the same tricks. Tricks. Treats, I guess if you want to call them. Utilizing the same treats as the Digimon card game. And each booster box is going to be coming with a box topper. So it looks like there are 6 different box toppers. We have Cavendish, we have Unashiri, we have Nikomamushi, we have Alvida or Alvida, depending on how you say. You have Perona, and then you have Who's Who. All right, so those are the cards. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save this for another video. I happen to have another video I want to upload where it's a bunch of these, special topper cards and things like that. So I actually have quite the collection of them. From Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Pokemon, and now One Piece. So I'm thinking I'm going to save that for that video. And then that way we can get all excited about that. I am very much excited to see what happens here for the One Piece card game. I am jumping in. Alright, so get some water. Alright. This box is packed. 24 packs. As I do, I like to shuffle them. Alright, so I'm going to set the box up to the side. And now I'm just going to create a bunch of different piles and start shuffling a bunch of the packs up. Because that's what I do. I like the randomness. Alright. And then we mix it up a little bit more. Alright. I think that's good enough. Again, for those of you that are here, thank you so much for joining me. Super excited to have you all here for this live opening. And let's see if we could find One Piece, right? Alright. Alright, so just like what Bandai likes to do, they do have a bunch of the packs have this little divot here that you can tear. I don't necessarily like it. See what it does? I don't necessarily like that because you're putting a lot of pressure on the cards. So on the back, there's a dot. Alright, here we go. We're getting started right away. So apparently in each booster box, there is one Dawn card that is supposedly a variant Dawn. So I'm not sure what the odds are. I forget if it's just one in the box, 1 in 20, like one in that case, or if there's a few. I think it's only the one. So here we are. Let's get started here. We have Luffy. Look at this. The King of the Pirates. We're starting off right away. This may be good luck. All right? In my description, I said let's try and be King of the Pirates. So I do have a variety of different card holders, ones that I use for Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, etc. It seems like these are fitting nicely into the Pokemon ones. So I will use those for now. All right, here we go. Here's our variant Dawn card. Great way to get started. All right, put that off to the side. Put my garbage in the box here. All right, so that's just the Dawn. I'm pretty sure the rares are already sorted to be at the back. All right, so I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit more. And I'm gonna wait for the video to catch up here. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Let me see. I'm trying to get the chat here. Where is the chat? Let's do a pop-up chat. There we go. That's better. All right. So now I got the video. I got the video in line. I got that. Okay, here we go. So we have a green star Raffalisa. Alright. So this is a event card. So give your opponent's leader or one of their characters negative 20,000, or sorry, 2,000 power during this turn. Alright. So far so good. Alright, now we have the character Speed. We have Marco. I love Marco. Marco is one of my favorites. All right. So then we have the elephant Marchu. Oh, Miss Double Finger. Awesome. This is one of the, in my opinion, one of the better arcs in One Piece. I very much enjoyed the whole Alabasta, like from as soon as they were starting to introduce these characters, like early on, like when Vivi was just starting to show up and everything. Very much enjoyed that, and all the way up to the end of that. So very much enjoyed that arc. Crocodile is one of my favorites. So I'm hoping to see a crocodile here. Alright, so here we go. We're starting. Here's a brook there. Alright, so here is one of our rares. And our other rare is Akuma. Alright. So, Kuma, not Akuma. Alright, so here we go. We have our first two rares. They are very subtle, like especially the first one here. It's just pretty much the purple part, and then here with the end with Kuma, it's a little bit of the background. So I'm gonna have to pay attention to make sure I'm not skipping anything by mistake. But as you've seen, just from pack 1, they put those cards at the back. And here we go, we have a Dawn card here, just a regular one. And so they put the rares at the back. Alright, so I'm just waiting to see if I'm lined up here. Alright, I don't know what's with the lag from my camera to the stream, but that's alright. Okay, so here we have our Elvida, depending on how you pronounced it. Alright. I'm going to adjust my camera. Go a little lower. Alright, here we go. Then we have a Cavendish. Great character. Interesting power. Alright, here we have an event. The Officer Agents. Alright, there's my main man. There's my main man in the middle there. Alright. Then we have Hold'em here. Oh, Bellamy. Love Bellamy. It was fantastic when they first introduced him, and he was pretty much just used to help try and shatter the hopes and dreams of individuals. They just hang out there just to kind of bully the newbies to the Grand Line, right? All right. So we have an event here in 2 years. Oh, okay. So this is when they were all off doing their own thing. All right, here we have an Odin here, Kozuki. Ooh, we have a Yuta card, the character from the film Red, and that I very much like the background there. And on the end, we have Momonosuke here. So same thing. So this one's actually a bit better than the ulti here that we have. All right, so that's only 2 packs. I better start speeding it up. This is my first time opening the One Piece stuff, so I like to look at the cards. I like to look at the art. There's nothing wrong with that. You're all here to enjoy with me. Thank you so much. All right, here we have a Pacifista. We have Carrot. It was around this arc where Carrot was like first introduced and everything that I had to kind of stop watching. Here we have Don Craig. So I had to stop watching One Piece for the longest time. Just for those of you that do know or follow the channel, I do have a 2-year-old son, so he's taken up a lot of my a lot of my free time that I used to have. So I I would like to catch up, very much so, but sometimes it might be a challenge. You know, it's not like the old days where I can just plug in, you know, half a day of watching One Piece. Alright, then we got Who's Who. Alright, then we have an event, Paradise Waterfall. Then we have Caesar the Clown. Alright. That's one of our rares. And on the end, ooh, we have an event, a Thunder Bagua. We have, so that's the attack there. So a nice gold trim around this card compared to the other ones that we've been seeing. So I think this is just because it's an event card and they want to stand out a little bit. So that's interesting. That's nice. I like the gold trim there. All right. So, what's your favorite arc? What arc do you tend to lean to the most? As I said before, one of my favorites is the CP9 arc, and then the Alabasta arc. They're really close to being my favorites. You know, they're tied to being just so good. And you know what? Just over the past little bit, I've actually grown to appreciate the Skypiea arc a little bit more. Just because it was just like purely like an adventure, as opposed to like having to go somewhere to rescue somebody or beat somebody up or whatever. It was just purely an adventure, and that's what I like about it. What do we got here? Okay, so I'm gonna keep bringing my camera angle down. There we go. Sorry, I keep bringing the camera down. It's hard for me to pick it up right away just because there's a little bit of a lag, but that's okay. So here we have Wire, he's part of the Kid Pirates. And we have Shinobu from the Land of Wano. Then we have the Fishman Jinbei. Oh yes, Mr. 2, Bon Cray. We have here just an amazing character in the series. All right. Here we have that Radical Beam, an event card. All right, we have Nami here. All right, did I put the camera too low? I probably put it too low. All right, so now we have a Nami card. She is one of our reverse holos. All right, sorry, I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up. All right, so here's our Nami card. I'm just waiting to see if the camera, I move it. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, there we go. All right, here's our Nami card. And on the back, ooh, look at that. We have a crocodile card. I'm pretty sure this is maybe one of the, I want to say it's one of the secret art, or like alt arts, not secret arts, but look at that. Crocodile's awesome. Let me get him sleeved up here. There we go. We have that nice background. We have his, his image coming out of the border. Fantastic. Crocodile's the man. Can't go wrong with Crocodile. I'm going to have to, maybe if some of you want to chat after, I will look up some of the, just some of the values of the cards, just if some of you are interested in what I got. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. I don't want to take too much time. There's a Monet. All right, you could be my samurai. All right, let's keep going. 2 years. Ooh. All right, we got Brooke. Okay, and now we have Okiku as our rare here. All right, Land of Wano, it says. And on the end, Ooh, we have a Jimbei. Look at him just pull that water in. He's gonna get his splash on you. All right. So then we have Jimbei here. Great looking card. Let's keep going. We still got lots to do. All right. Don't be shy in the comments section if you'd like to join the conversation. Please go ahead. All right. And we have Sheep's Horn. Okay, we have Caribou, one of the beloved characters, I guess. Cavendish Officer Agents. Okay, then we got Penguin. All right, then we got Mr. One. Awesome. Oh! A nice Trafalgar Law. He's a dual leader, so he can control both red and green decks, which is great. All right. And we have a gold event card. Awesome. Overheat. And on the end, we have page 1 from the Animal Kingdom Pirates. All right, so those are the 2 cards that I got there. All right. So with here, hi, thank you so much for joining. Just to answer the question about how much money I spent on these cards. So this, as I mentioned earlier, I was able to pre-release. I was able to pre-order them. So I was able to get the booster box pretty close to RRP, as opposed to what it's going for now. So now I believe these booster boxes, depending on where you're getting them from, could go anywhere from, 180 and up. And we got a sugar bomb. Yeah, well, the sugar bomb doesn't pay for the cards. So anyway, I make sure that I budget. I make sure that whenever things are coming out, I put a little bit up front, and then I can pay the other half later. But like I said, this Romance Dawn booster box, I got it for what it was at pre-release. Now we're looking at, it's probably gone up anywhere to 180 to 200 plus, just because people want that Shanks card. But let's keep going. All right. Oh, there's Hawkins. Very cool card. I very much like the look of that. It's got all the cards floating around. That's really cool. Oh, then we have the Bordeaux Works. Again, one of the favorites. All right, then we got Killer. Ooh, we have Usopp. Oh, trust me, I hope I make a profit too. Like a lot of these openings, especially when it comes to Pokemon, all of my bulk I set aside, and when I'm able to, I want to start a Pokemon card club at the school that I work at, and teach the kids how to play, teach them about good sportsmanship and things like that. So I tend to keep the majority of my Pokemon bulk, but in regards with the other ones like Yu-Gi-Oh and Digimon, I do have just overstock of them, just boxes of things that are sitting there. I do want to bring them into my local card store and just say, hey, take what you want, and I'll get credit or whatever to put towards other stuff, right? All right, so here's the Usopp. He's the rare, and on the end, ooh, we have Beppo. Look at that. Look at that explosion behind Beppo. He's showing you that he's really in charge here. All right, he's causing some damage. That's a lot of damage. All right. Beppo's awesome. Can't go wrong with the Heart Pirates. back when I used to go to conventions and stuff. The best part is I try. I try to be very, very alive. I try to, you know. All right, then we have Barmello here, creating those invisible walls. All right, so the as I said, I loved watching One Piece, and then I kind of got out of it. Oh, there's my man Crocodile once again. All right, there we got Virgo. Yeah, so I used to watch One Piece a lot. And then my son came around, and now I'm spending a lot more time doing fatherly things and working on the channel. So I've kind of had to put One Piece on the back burner, but I would very much like to get back into it. All right, there's Demon Face. Oh, perfect. Okay. Oh, we got X Drake here. We have Drake. Very nice. I like the little. You know, swishes of color that are there. And, oh! We have a Monkey D. Luffy. We have a Monkey Luffy as our... See, this is the thing. I don't think this is... This is not the alt art. Is it? I don't know. I'm going to have to look these up. I'm gonna, I'm gonna open up a new tab right now, and I'm gonna take a look and see, because I want to inform you when I know. So far these are what I think are the big ones. So let's see more. Do we have okay? One Piece card game. Oh. Did my channel just freeze? Did I freeze? I'm sorry if I did. I just switched tabs. I didn't think that was a thing. Alright. Let's go highest to low. One Piece card game. And we are looking at... Not the super pre-release. We're just looking at the Romance Dawn. Alright? Just looking at the Romance Dawn itself. Okay, obviously Shanks is number one. Alright? We know that. There's some other ones here. I'm going to wait for my live reactions for those if I happen to go. Okay, so this is not they're called parallel cards. Okay, interesting. So parallel cards are very different. I'm curious to see what I have here. Thank you all for joining me. And we're going to find this out together. Oh, there is a parallel crocodile. I want it. Alright, so here's the Luffy. American, it's about 3 something, so it's almost 5, it's about $5 Canadian. So that's the Luffy. Now, because Crocodile's Crocodile, and people don't like Crocodile as much as I do, he's probably going to be further down the list, which he is, so I'm not even going to mention what his price is. It doesn't matter. Alright, so far, I haven't really struck gold. Pardon the pirate pun. Alright, but let's keep going. Alright, here we go. Let's pick it up. We got Caribou. Penguin. Oh, Gordon. Okay, from the film. Alright, we have Zoro here, leader card. Excellent. We have Kuma, so we've seen this one before. And on the end, we have Queen. Alright. So again, missed the mark, but that's okay. Having the big stuff show up later is better. Alright. Back to it. Alright, we have Speed, Marco Polo. You know, it would have been funny if on the Whitebeards... Is there someone named Polo? I don't recall. but it would be hilarious if there was another character named Polo and they had to call them both at the same time. Or when one spoke, the other one would speak right after them. That would be funny. Ooh, we have a king card here, a leader card. This looks very different compared to the other leader cards, but this is just a regular leader card, nothing special. All right, then we have Jack here from the Animal Kingdom Pirates, and on the end, we have another Utah or Utah, depending on how you like to pronounce their name. All right, let's keep on sailing. All right, nothing so far is making my log pose point in the direction, except for here, we have another X-Drake. This might be a rare, because it looks very different than the other X-Drake. Okay, I'm going to look at you in a second. And on the end, a Sanji. We're pretty much getting almost all of the Straw Hats. Almost. We still have a few more to get. How many are in the box? There are 24 packs in the box, and I'm very close to halfway done. All right, but this X-Drake card, this I'm going to look into. That looks different compared to what I've seen so far. All right, kind of reminds me of the crocodile card, so it's just slightly different. But let's keep going here. Hopefully, I get a Trafalgar Law card. Here's a Robin. Okay, so far, we're getting all the Straw Hats. All right, and we have a Punk Gibson event. All right, that's involving Kid, obviously. All right, very cool. All right, halfway done. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep this ship sailing. All right, for those of you that appreciate my One Piece commentary, thank you. All right, if I come across some of the characters that I know their laugh, maybe I'll do it. Oh, there's a crocodile card. So this is just a regular one. It's nothing special, but he is a dual type, so blue and purple decks he's able to be a part of. My man, Crocodile. So we have a Caesar Clown. We've seen you before, and on the end, another event card. Okay, I'm starting to not like those event cards as much. All right, get rid of the Dawn card on the end. All right, here we go. Oh, Mocha. Running away with the candy. Okay, ooh, Artificial Devil Fruit Smile. Very interesting event. All right, then we have our Longshot. Then we have our Monkey D. Luffy, again, a dual type where he's green and red. This very much looks like the card that you got during the, not the super pre-release event, but there was another one before that ended up giving you like a deck and you could try them out and stuff. All right, we got Queen, and on the end, another Nico Robin. Would have been nice to get one of the other Straw Hats. All right. Get rid of the Dawn. All right, now we have Sai here. All right. We've pretty much seen all of these. Oh, okay, here's a Perona. We haven't seen a Perona. Awesome. I like it. Perona's cool. All right, so we've seen you before, and on the end, oh, okay, we have a Kinemon. All right, so he is pretty much just like the Luffy and the crocodiles that we've seen before with that special border. So nothing too crazy. I I don't want to say I'm losing. I don't want to say I'm losing hope that I'm going to pull something good. I just think that they're all going to be at the end. What's the rarest thing I've ever pulled? Is this in regards with anything like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, etc.? So, in all honesty, I almost forget, but I do like to post like a lot of my older pulls. Hey, what's going on? Thanks so much for joining us. So let's see. I have pulled a lot of. I think it depends on the set. Like, I've pulled a lot of cards with my buddy Mark, and my buddy Mark would him and his now fiance, yay! They always pulled the amazing cards, always, and I would just be sitting there and pulling out my cards that were just like, oh, here's a $30 one, here's a $30 one, and they would be getting the big ones like the Rayquaza, like the Alt Art Rayquaza VMAX, so they would pull all of those, and I just couldn't help but just like rage a little bit on the inside, be happy for them, of course, because card games are all about just having fun. But also at the same time, my own frustrations on the inside going, why not me? But that's okay. I've probably pulled quite a few different older cards. TCG Rage. I should put that in my hashtags. I've pulled a lot of shinies when it came to like Hidden Fates and Shining Fates. I think one of them. Yes, one of them is the shiny Umbreon from Hidden Fates, and I very much like that one. And I also have the shiny Espeon. So, long story short, those are probably the two of the biggest ones that I've pulled in the past. Oh, we got a Don Quixote. So we have a Doflamingo here. I think his regular card, of course. I'll have to look into it. Then we have, you are totally different art. I'm going to have to look for you. You look so different. The art is extremely different. I'm going to have to take a look at that, but that is our rare. I don't think it's anything too special, of course. Let's see. I don't think so. Yeah. No, it's not the big one. The big one is like a headshot of him. All right. Let's keep going. We got a few packs left. I'm hoping for the biggie to come in soon. All right. All right. And if you missed the beginning of the video, I like to shuffle up my cards. I do that pretty much with every video. Let's see. Oop, chat disappeared. Hold on. I typically, there we go. I typically like. Oh, there's a Frankie. I just wish he was the rare. Frankie. Oh, there's a Mr. 3. Oh, it's bringing back so many memories. All right, then we have Jack. And, ooh, we have our Trafalgar Law. Now, again, he's kind of like the Luffy and the Crocodile. This isn't one of the special ones, but I love me some Trafalgar. Very much so that when I used to go to conventions a lot, I actually cosplayed as Trafalgar. I still have the cosplay. It was a very epic and accurate cosplay, if I do say so myself. Uh, but I like to I gotta get back to it. I'm probably going to take my son to go to these conventions, like anime conventions, and we'll dress up, and it'll be a lot of fun. All right, there's a Gecko Moria. Very cool. Oh, the bats are so cute. All right. And, okay, hold on. There's a Mihawk. Oh, whenever you see Mihawk, that's something. Something important is happening, whether it's in the story or the show or in the card game. All right, hold on. I'm checking this out immediately. Oh, I keep scrolling further down the list. No! Okay, it's like $2 American. So yeah, there's that. Okay, that's fine. It's just a Mihawk. You know, go figure. He's only one of the 7 warlords. But let's just make him worth $2. No consideration of his bounty whatsoever. Alright. Here we go. Let's get the chat back up. Sorry, I keep minimizing it. I keep changing screens and stuff, so I do apologize. My regular streaming videos are obviously more straightforward and, you know, less chaotic. Live streams tend to be a little bit more chaotic. You're on the fly. All right, there's a Kaido, a dual leader, blue and purple decks he works with. All right, then we have a Black Maria. Very cool. And on the end, a Gomu Gomu Red Hawk. All right, I'm not going to say the full name. You know it. You know it. All right, let's keep going. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. 5 packs. How have I not pulled like an amazing card yet? I must have shuffled them up very well. I really don't want this box to be a bust. Please don't. I've been waiting oh so long for this card game. Alright, there's our Punk Gibson, and on the end, a Gecko Moria. Once again, please don't let... I got 4 packs left. Please don't be a bust. Not on live stream. I can't have everyone look at my tears live. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna process this large pile of nothing beside me. Well, not of nothing, but of regular stuff. All right, then we have our Dendiro here, which we've had before, and on the end, ooh, okay, this is something. We have a king card. See how it's like a headshot? This is something. This is cool. Okay. Let's get king thrown in here ASAP. All right. Oh, thank you so much, Zav. I appreciate it. This is what the live stream is all about. The live stream is all about sending luck to everybody. This is why. Okay, so this is about $21. $21 US. So it's roughly 25-ish Canadian. All right, so that is so far our biggest pull of the box. So this is kind of what happens every now and then with my sets. I have 3 left, 3 packs left. So for those of you who haven't, hey, please check out my other videos. I post multiple times a week. Alright, and I post Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Pokemon. That's pretty much the main. Now I'm starting to get into One Piece because it just came out. But yeah, please subscribe to the channel. I very much appreciate it. If you like what you see, give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Alright, who's who? We have Jinbei. Alright, we have Nami once again. And on the end... Oh! 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 Alright. Alright. Here, this is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. We save it for the end of the video. Hey, if you were watching since the beginning, I shuffled these decks. This is not planned. Oh. Okay. Let's see what our buddy Trafalgar Law has to say. Alright, so this Trafalgar Law, it's market 44 American. Alright, so if I put 44 USD to Canadian, I had to, of course, because I'm Canadian, I had to convert everything. $60. Not bad. Let's see. So, question about your clear plastic covers. Any specific reason reason you use those? I normally put my cards in the free sleeves I get from some boxes. Yeah. So I typically like to keep the very anything that is over like a certain value, I like to kind of have like a double sleeving of. So, for instance, I would put a tight plastic one around here. This one's a side loader, and it essentially just keeps the dust from entering it from the top and the sides. Usually, some of the books that I have, they are side loaders, not top loading. So it pretty much just protects the card all around it. Now, for this card in particular, it is $60 Canadian. I'm probably going to maybe put this in another plastic covering. I'm going to double wrap it just to keep it super safe. Because number one, Trafalgar is my favorite. And number two, it is on the higher end of the pricing list. So he's probably going to get double bagged because of that reason. All right, 2 packs left. Here we go. Yeah, but also, so just in case, I know this is a Pokemon product, just in case none of these other sleeves worked that I have, I brought these just in case, because they're slightly bigger, and I wanted to see if it, just in case I pulled like a really good card, I wanted to make sure I had protection all around. So I have like 3 different types of sleeves by my side. All right, let's do this. We got 2 packs left. What can we get? Is there anything else left to get? Can we get that Shanks card? That Manga Shanks. Is that Frankie? Oh, Miss All Sunday. My favorite Robin. When Robin was introduced in the One Piece series, when Robin was introduced, I knew automatically that she was one of my favorites. And yeah, fantastic. Look, fantastic looking card. This art is great. All right. Last card. Oh, okay. We have another biggie. We have another king card. All right, we have another king card. Let's see where king shows up. He's under Trafalgar. That's fine. He's under his other king card. So that's not that fine. I would rather him be higher than his other king card. I don't like the fact that I have to keep scrolling. He's under Mihawk. No, that shouldn't be. This card, okay, maybe it's just the playability. It's probably just the playability of the card, and maybe people don't care about King. That's got to be it. People probably don't care about King. All right. Let's get the chat back up. All right. So, do I? Okay, because this card looks so different than the other cards, I'm gonna put it in a sleeve. Only because it looks so different. All right, everyone. Here we are. We finally made it. Last pack of One Piece Romance Dawn OP-01, the beginning of the One Piece era of the card game. Can this pack hold wonders? Alright, does this pack hold One Piece? Is this my One Piece? Let's find out, shall we? Alright. Now, don't forget, I do have a second booster box that's on hold for me at my local store. I am going to be getting that, so I won't do another live opening for it. I'm just going to upload another video. All right, let's see. Perona, all right. Then we have a Momonosuke. And on the end, ooh, Boa. All right, Boa Hancock as our last card. I have a feeling she's going to be just like Crocodile and Luffy and the other ones we've been getting. So I'm not going to be looking into a price for that. But that's essentially it, everyone. I am super surprised that this Mihawk isn't more. This Doflamingo here, not even on the list. So, just quickly going through here, obviously we have our Dawn card here. One box will contain one of these. If you do happen to buy just individual sleeves or packs, be mindful that these are rare. But yeah, so our biggest hits of the night, we have Trafalgar Law and we have King. These are our big hits. All right. Wow. I'm happy I got Trafalgar Law. He's one of my favorite characters and everything. So I am very happy about that. Now, am I going to be continuing to open up products? And I'm going to be getting, looking for the Shanks and looking for the Alt Art Luffy and everything? Probably. All right, so let's see here in the chat. So do you think you got your money's worth from these packs? Well, let's see. Trafalgar was 60. And so King was, I think, 20 or 25. So you're looking at 85. So I would say the majority of my booster box was paid for. That's not including these. You probably get $2 a piece, depending on who the character is. I think this Luffy was $5. This Dawn card here, I think it's a few bucks, because again, you only get one per box. So, the majority of my box is paid for. If your booster box is at least 50% paid for with your big pulls, and I've only had really 2, then that's a win. All right? Sometimes you could be getting pulls that, you spend $150 on a booster box, like this is for Pokemon or whatever, and you get a 20 card here and a $25 card here, then you get a $10 card. If you feel like it's not really adding up to about half of what you paid, it wasn't unfortunately a good box. Now, if you noticed, I have all of this extra bulk, and I have a bunch of these other rare cards that are, some are double, some are not. So obviously I'm going to keep the ones that are single, but we have like 2 or 3 Caesars. I think we have 2. And I think we have like 3 Momonosuke's, right? So even if they're only $1 a piece or something, you go to your local store, they'll give you a percentage of what it's worth, etc., etc. So it all depends on what you do with these cards afterwards, right? And it depends on how quickly. And it also depends on, are you in opening up these cards for a profit, for money, or for a collection, or to have fun playing the game, right? I'm a collector and I love playing different card games. So that's why I open up card packs, and that's why I started the channel. I don't get into it to say, oh, okay, these are going to be worth something one day. That's not the main focus as to why you should get into this. you could probably put that effort into something else. But if you enjoy playing the game and you're a collector, then then it's great. Then it's no real waste of your money if you're enjoying what you're doing. All right. Well, that is pretty much going to do it. I'll put these here as as our lead out. That's pretty much going to do it. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. If you want to check out my other videos, please, there's a bunch of videos in the description below. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Professor_Trillium. I post a lot of stuff on there. And it's not just about, oh, here's my new video. It's about upcoming promos, sales that are happening, exclusives that are happening in certain places. So please feel free to follow me there if you wish. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Check out my other videos. See what's up your alley. Do you like Pokemon? Do you like Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh? There's a bunch of stuff on here. So again, thank you all for joining me today. That's going to do it. Am I going to do another live video in the future? Of course. Am I going to do another live opening for One Piece? No, I'm just going to do a regular video. All right? So, thank you so much for your time. As always, I'm Professor Trillium. I'm your Canadian professor. And I will see you next time. And I'm just going to awkwardly end my stream. All right. Have a good one, everyone. See you later. Check out my other videos. I am always uploading. Bye.